Hey folks, today I was working on my 2003, early '03 F350 6-liter. 5 months ago I put new heads, new high pressure oil pump, new IPR screen or ICP screen I believe it is, and I put new glow plugs in. And I didn't go with Motorcraft glow plugs because for the simple fact the ones I got were $85, and they claimed they were just as good as Motorcraft. And yeah, that's where I went wrong. Should have just spent the other $60 on top of that and got Motorcraft ones. I was getting a 1 through 8 cylinder glow plug failure code. So right off the bat, I thought it was the doggone right there, the glow plug module relay. So I did my test and it kept failing. So luckily that part was under warranty. I went and got a new one, thinking all the glow plugs would come back online, and they didn't. So I ordered the Motorcraft ones, ripped all these suckers out, put the new ones in. I did a glow plug test. I got a Solus or a Snap-on Solus scanner right here, Solus Edge Snap-on. This one is pretty nifty. It lets you do everything, the injector tests, everything. So I changed the passenger side out first, did a glow plug test, and cylinders 2, 4, 6, 8 were failing, which is the driver's side. So I went ahead and switched the other 4 out. I planned on it anyway. I just wanted to see if I was on the right track. And sure enough, I was. So swapped them out. One thing you need to be careful about is when you go to put these suckers in, make sure you can locate a socket that can squeeze these much like a spark plug, because I've changed these on a number of 6 liters and never had a problem. But today, of course, on my own vehicle, when I'm putting this sucker in by hand, I let go of it because I thought it was in the tip was in the glow plug hole, and it wasn't. It was actually in like an oil passage. So I let it go and it fell down and it got stuck. And so, yeah, lucky me. I'm glad it was on this side actually. So, I had to tear the valve cover off. I actually had to take the rear injector out in order to fish this son of a bitch out. So needless to say, it was a very shitty start of a glow plug module, or glow plug replacement. This side over here is pretty easy though. It's pretty opened up down in here, and there's a lot of accessibility, whereas over there it's a real pain in the dick. Anyhow, so I just took a piece of terry cloth and tore a piece off and stuck it in a 10mm socket, and I squeezed each glow plug into the socket so it would make a tight fit. I'll show you what I'm talking about. So if you just tear off a piece of paper towel, where's my number 10? And I had to do this just because the Snap-on guy was out of town, and I would have bought a socket from him. So you just stick your paper towel in there, take your your glow plug that you're gonna do, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Make sure you get her in there good. Well, actually, I've got too much in there, so start over. Put the terry cloth in there. There you go. Look at that. That bitch is tight. Not gonna fall off. So stick it down in the hole. Make sure you're catching threads. Screw it by hand until it stops. When it stops, wiggle it out. And that's gonna be one problem with this ghetto method. Try to get you a socket that can do that. But when I did it, I didn't use as much cloth. I used just a little bit, and I was able to get all 8 on. If you got one of those magnetic swivels or magnetic sockets, that'll help out tremendously too. Anyhow. But yeah, other than that, it wasn't too bad of a job. Other than dropping the socket off and having to take that valve cover off. That was such a noob mistake. I should have just really took my time. I tried to knock it out in like an hour, and it cost me a couple hours. So, all right. Hopefully you guys are having some smooth running 6 liters, and take it easy. Have a good day.